Where else could that hidden place be? Wait! That would be wild. Hold on. I may have an idea of where the hidden place could be. Oh! That I need. Come on. There we go. This is the exact type of thing I was actually looking for. Wait. What's that door?
See investigation.
The library! Chronicle of Silent Goat. A tome detailing the first to speak to us, Silent Goat, known as the Holy Catalyst or the First. During the Great Betrayal, he was captured outside Mahota Ending in India and tortured in the Crystal Caves. He gifted the Syndicate his dying power, allowing us to start the island sequences. The Verses of Crying Grudge. I had written a book about Crying Grudge, captured by the Persian army during the Great Betrayal. It was paraded across the country and displayed above the palace in Jashatra 0. Tears fertilized the ground, and the city became a sea of lilies. He had rescued, burned the city of the ground. Slumbers in a holy pyramid on each island, slowly regaining his strength. Library Vault Records. This terminal shows the records of who accessed the Library Vault. The vault includes rare or forbidden books, mostly from before the Great Betrayal and our prehistory, or from dreadful creatures on terrifying planets. The most dangerous books in here are grimoires and demonology. The harrowing tome Dressed in Red is particularly dangerous and forbidden text. According to the records, a number of people accessed the vault over the course of the island, with the name that stands out is Yuri Knight. What was he doing in the vault? It seems he accessed it several times, but mostly about 10 years ago. Yuri! The Syndicate Library. All of history recorded, especially the parts struck from the history of the real world. Henry's possession a decade ago is worth looking into. It's not unusual for a citizen to try communing, but if someone wanted a scapegoat, there are books in there that would help. The restricted vault contains ancient texts, forbidden grimoires, and harrowing cosmic secrets. Some of these forbidden grimoires deal in demonology, performing rituals and summonings. All the good stuff for a curious mind looking to break the law. Library records show that Yuri accessed the restricted vault multiple times over the years. None of the dates Yuri accessed the restricted vault stand out, except for a cluster of visits a decade ago. Henry caused a demonic invasion a decade ago by performing an illegal ritual. Did he get that ritual from one of these tomes? Henry said that a stranger gave him books on demonology. Is that a coincidence, or was Yuri up to no good? The book I found in Henry's safe definitely came from the restricted vault. Alright, I just found something big.
Key item obtained. Key item obtained.
Man, these red crests are tough to find. Yay!
Blood crystal obtained.
Is that all I got? That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that would actually lead me to the secret space. Wait, what is this?
See investigation.
Right.
Yuri Knight.
Have you ever visited the library vaults? From time to time. For work or personal use? What does it matter? I'm chasing some leads. The vault contains forbidden texts about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen and men of the council. It also contains other books. I am the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and texts for her work. So you didn't take books on demonology?
Night with me.
Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak? Do you know why a book that you took from the library was in Henry's safe? Nothing to do with me.
Feels wrong.
Henry says a stranger passed him a forbidden book and told him to keep it a secret. That book is one you accessed. Not sure you can prove that, freak. If I remember correctly, the library vaults only record entry and exit, not what was read or taken. You just happen to know that. No, freak, I don't just happen to know that. I use the vault to acquire books for the architect. I know how the system works because I use it often. Did you access the library vault and give forbidden books on demonology to Henry?
When
No.
love dies, all that
You're the
remains
only-
are the facts.
You're the only one of the suspects who accessed that vault.
Nothing on me.
That doesn't mean the book came from me. Well, time to chat, Yuri. What is it? You look like the kind of person that likes
Business
wine.
isn't of yours.
I do. A refined drink. I am able to enjoy expensive wine. Better wine. You're fortunate. It helps that I have access to older wines. Always a sign of quality. A nicely aged wine is luxury. I'm
Don't
glad you
make
agree.
me laugh.
Not everyone can appreciate wine. It isn't something for novices or the lower class. You're knowledgeable. Yes. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Not giving me anything. I happen to know he has terrible taste in wine. I'm just trying to get something out of him. I don't think I've been over here much.
Relic obtained. Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
Got it.
This knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy baby." It must belong to Lydia. What? There's no blood on it. Probably washed away in the
I
last
need to
high
investigate
tide.
this.
The blade is damaged, though. There's nicks on it. Shame, this was a nice knife once. The damaged grate is on the balcony right above here. Was the knife used to open it? Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, the great question is gone. Ah, see, this is why you need to search every inch of this damn island. Like, there's so many little clues. What
The
are you?
investigator is here.
Someone's been littering. Or maybe not. This bottle has blood in it. There are traces of the blood of every member of the council in
Sure.
here.
I'm
No
glad to be back.
fingerprints. A weird and
The
suspicious thing to
investigator
find.
is here.
Up above is the entrance to the council building where Akiko allegedly found Henry after the murder. Judge said Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach. He is being framed. This is a good way of getting it into him. Did someone do the murder, then take blood from each victim, bottle it, and force Henry to imbibe it? That is basically what I thought happened. I really needed to come down here earlier. Unbelievable. There are some excellent clues down here. I feel like I could play this game forever.
Crystal obtained.
It keeps getting more and more interesting. It's exhausting though. Like, oh man. How do I get over there? May have to go a long way. Oh, there's a lot of stuff around here. Boom Jazz has a few things he needs the answer for.
Dr. Jazz.
Would you kill the council for revenge for the death of your
Investigator.
father? You've got some guts coming onto my yacht flinging bullshit like that around. Just doing my
I'm
job,
a
bro.
professional.
I'm not a killer. Never have been, never will be. Regardless of what happened to my father. Even if you put Akiko in
That's
harm's
not
way.
nice.
You're jumping to some pretty big conclusions and exhausting my goodwill. My personal life and feelings are none of
The
your
island is
business.
about to end.
I didn't kill the council, and there's nothing in this world that would make me
I'm
a killer.
professional.
I was a battlefield medic, but I didn't carry a weapon. I've seen the nightmare of death. Did not intend to inflict it on anyone else, no matter what. This conversation is over. I've been told that you're in love with Akiko.
Investigator.
I assume you paid for that secret? It's none of your business or anyone else's. Has nothing to do with your case. For a sec, Doc. Back for some more real talk?
I've got all the
Hit
time
me.
in the world. For you.
Nothing lasts forever except the certainty of change. Purging philosophy now. Please, some song on a skate punk compilation. You were into trip hop last time I was on the island.
Wonderful.
I like to mix it up. Keeps it fresh. One of the citizens we abducted from the real world had it with him. What other phases have I missed? Got big into mathcore for a while. I was drinking a lot of coffee and Mexican hip-hop. For everything that's wrong with these islands, we at least have a lot of different people here. But punk is this island's flavor. Hopefully we'll adopt someone with more CDs for Perfect 25. You think a mass of oppressed citizens would mean there were more punk music on the island?
Like this.
Not allowing them access to instruments or any real means of creativity probably hinders that. Why do you think there are so many murders in the
This is
apartments?
bad.
Montserrat always said you can't build pyramids without slaves. We've got enough pyramids. I agree. Catch you later, Doc. All he's gonna give me. I think next up I need to talk to Sam.
Sam Daybreak.
Any idea why Lydia's knife was outside the penthouse? No idea, LD. You sure it's hers? It has an engraving from you. Well, that is her knife. No idea why you found it there, though. Have you asked her about it? Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Akiko? Didn't see her, I'm afraid, LD. You should ask her herself, shouldn't you? Did you see the architect last night? Have you asked the architect, LD? That'd be my first stop, wouldn't it? Did you see Crimson last night? Sometimes she stops by for a drink in the evening, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting last night, LD. You should speak to her, shouldn't you? Did you see the doctor last night? He said he'd been in his clinic, didn't he? Did you see Witness to the End last night? I've got nothing except what I heard at the crisis meeting, LD. He was in his apartment with Carmelina. You should ask them, shouldn't you?
Answer a drink. Answer a drink.
Is night alone okay again? Neat this time? Whatever you recommend. The ice ball you had last time allowed you to savor it for longer, but it was chill. The colder the drink, the less you can taste it. I hope you'll enjoy the pure taste of this blend. It's delicious. What are you blending on this island? Night alone and the vortex blend. Maybe you can try it next time. No single malts. Blended whiskey requires a fusion of single malts, but on this island I have focused on serving blended instead of single malts. It is important to practice all areas of your repertoire, isn't it? What's Lydia drinking these days? She enjoys a drink while she paints. She chooses something appropriate to her piece. She enjoys all of the different ways of serving. A lot like you, right, LD? There's something to be enjoyed in everything. What about the next island? It is important to breathe the new island in. Learn about it, craft a drink that can only be born on that island. The islands give the drink so much character, don't they? If we make it to the next island. Gotta go, Sam. I'll catch you later. Ah, nothing. Talk about a knife through the heart. I really don't want it to turn out that Sam and Lydia are involved. And I think there's a decent chance they're not. I'm excited about that much. Next up. Next up's gotta be Lydia.
Media daybreak.
Do you know anything about the open grate on the council building?
Got it.
Grate? A maintenance hatch. It's been cut open and something dragged through it. Not sure why you think I'd have know something about that. I think your knife was used to open the grate. Knife? I found your knife outside the penthouse. What knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved with a message from Sam. You found my knife? I've been looking for that for ages. Disappeared a while ago.
The island feels bad, LD.
Yeah, I couldn't find it one day. Like it just up and vanished.
Strange.
Huh. Do many things vanish around here? Or was it just your knife that mysteriously vanished and then appeared outside a crime scene?
LD.
You never lost something before? You know why the blade is
I'm glad you're
damaged.
back, LD.
Not much need for a combat knife blade on this island, so it became a tool. Pop the cap off a beer bottle, tighten the axle nut on the car, you know? Can I have it back?
I have a bad
Sentimental.
feeling about this.
Afraid not, Lydia. This is evidence. Alright, based on what I know now... How many questions do I have left? Why is the question of whose blood important? I thought we knew. I just had a thought. No, I scoured that area pretty thoroughly. That can't be it. Where is the crime scene? It's annoyingly hard to see with all the icons. I have questions and thoughts and they bother me.
Oh,
Channel unlocked.
I'm gonna take a quick trip back to the island. There's one big thing that has been bothering me. There's a terminal up there? I never found it. That I'm gonna need to work on. when I get back. If I actually tap this island, that'd be very surprising. You know what? I wonder if it's actually possible to get back up to the top of the tower. It'd be funny if there were clues up there somehow. Seems unlikely, but... Alright, I think I've officially tapped this area. It's annoying. I was hoping I'd get a little more information, something I found there before. Oh! Oh, I didn't know I could do this. I guess it should have occurred to me. Hey, Shinji! How come Doom Jazz gets a yacht? He likes his private time. How do you put in to get one? How do I become a yacht owner? It's my dream to own a yacht. How long have you had this dream? About 13 days. I think you'll need to be part of the syndicate to get a yacht. If that's the case, I'm not interested. There's literally nothing else in here. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. I guess I have to talk to Shinji.
Don't get these jets.
Oh, sec, Doc. Can you feel it in the air? You've been spraying pheromones
The island is
again.
about to end.
This may be the last time we talk before you and Judge determine who's guilty. We'd better not waste
I
any more
had no
time then.
idea.
I'm glad.
Lady
to
love. Stop talking. Hey, nice. It's been wonderful to see you again. Don't. You were never any good at the
I've
conversation
got all the
afterwards.
time in the world. For you.
Take this, but save it till you're off duty. Maybe I'll see you on the
I've
next
got all
time.
the time in the world. For you.
I hope so.
Relic obtained.
Ah, nothing else. Oh well, that was nice. Well, that's one more thing checked off.
You reunite.
No time to chat, Yuri. Can we make this the last time, freak? Have you ever been in love, Yuri? Love doesn't offer anything. Love constrains ambition. It blinds you to your goal. Love can make you understand more about yourself and
Don't be
others.
snide with me.
I understand myself and others just fine. Some of us are rulers and the rest are meant to be ruled. The world is very simple, freak. You people confuse yourselves with love and affection. It dulls your senses and stops you from
I
achieving
have
excellence.
a bad feeling about this.
If you open your heart, you open your mind. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Alright. Learned about someone insufferable. Yep, that sounds about right.
Halt! What do you want?
Don't test me.
limited comedy this island.
Can I ask you something, Architect? What is it? How can you be sure that the next island will be perfect? There are no certainties in architecture and design. Both are nebulous and subjective. We can never be sure that the design of the next island will be
The
perfect.
investigator is here.
Why are people calling it Perfect 25? The mind always looks for reassurance, something concrete to hold on to. The world is chaotic and people crave
What is its
respite.
own reward?
We believe we have solved the problem of demonic corruption. The Syndicate seized upon this as a sign of success, a sign of perfection. Do you think
We
it
have
will be
achieved
perfect?
perfection.
As close as we've come to it, the Syndicate has so many problems to solve with the islands. Our work is always undermined by the threat of demonic corruption. We cannot do our holy work while our home rots around us. Can the Syndicate cope if Perfect 25 fails? It won't fail.
Maybe what you
Hypothetical.
want.
Concentrate on your investigation. Let me worry about perfection. Wow, I still haven't maxed her out. Ah, this is a problem. It's gonna drive me crazy if there are a handful of clues that I'm not able to solve. Maybe I have to interrogate to solve them, like at the trial. But every time I've solved a question, it's actually been very helpful.
Witness to the end.
I understand you have become more secretive. Maybe a bit paranoid. Who told you that?
Crime cannot hide.
You hiding something
This
from
island
me?
is full of sinners.
Others get jealous when you have a purpose in life. My holy work doesn't concern those who are straying. My personal business is my own. Secrets are dangerous, witness. They can take physical forms before you realize. You don't need to lecture me, investigator. Want to chat, witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations. What else do you remember of the great betrayal? I understood what salvation is. I was married to another inhabitant of the palace, a wonderful woman, but she chose heresy. I do not blame her. It was a troubling time. The whole world changed. Temptation of a new life drove us apart. I refused to abandon our heavenly masters. She chased me throughout the Chaos Palace, determined to take my life. Ezekiel saved me. He found a way out as the palace was attacked and we were free. We had no idea what daylight or time was, but we knew we had to find the remaining believers. We wandered the desert for many days until we met a small caravan of worshippers. We went with them and found the start of the Syndicate. We became obsessed with growing the Syndicate. And now you work only for them. The Syndicate's work is holy work. Without the Syndicate, they will never rise again. There is a balance, however. Ezekiel saved me, and now I must save the Syndicate. Save? How are you going to save it? Too many of us have forgot to adhere to the ways we were taught. When was the last time you did a full prayer routine? I will evangelize these values on the new island and bring us back into the light. In order for that to happen, you need to do your job, Lady Love Dies. Let us not do social calls until the next island. Understood. Maybe let's see you on the next island. Maybe. The truth I find out about the murder may involve you, witness. A devoted servant like myself has nothing to fear. Well, that's taken care of.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
Alright. So who have I not maxed out? I haven't maxed out, I haven't maxed out Crimson. Or Sam. or Carmelina, or one last kiss. Oh, my head is too full of things right now.
Primitive acid.
Well, time for a chat, Crimson. Why is no one else blessed? They work in mysterious ways. Depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? We're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask you about Isaiah? I was wondering when we get to the ex-husband topic.
Sure.
What do you want to know? What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizen management, abduction, reconditioning, distribution. Is he happy? Sorry if this is a heartbreaker, but he's with Madame Complex now. The garden tender? The very same. She lost Gregory on the 18th island when he repaired the
I have my
timelines.
way.
A couple of islands later, she had a night out with Isaiah and bar knife through the heart, and the rest is history. But is he happy? Are you asking if he still pines for you? Yes, my name doesn't represent all of me. It took him a few islands to get over you. Anger at what you did and that deep longing. Buried himself in his work. He got through it. He's on the next island. One of Lydia's first pickups last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is completed. I'm glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood. Lady, I have something to tell you.
Got it.
Do you have something you want to tell the
We're in a
investigator?
dark time.
I told you about the key from KHX. I didn't tell you another part of the story. Yes! I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know. I seduced KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it
What
as well.
the hell?
Who?
The
Witness.
investigator is here.
Why? He wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle could be placed in a control panel and then used to remotely access it. It needed a line of sight though. That amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal
Crime
was
is
blocked.
repulsive.
Did you give it to him?
See,
Yes. Why? He
The
promised to help me.
investigator is here.
With what? He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active
test me.
service.
you
Crimson.
got it wrong.
I know. I didn't expect it to be this, if this was
Is this
him.
a fact? Or a truth?
This is the truth. Yes. I've got some work to do. Oh, I gotta go back and talk to KHX then. That is very... Or not KHX, to Witness. Oh, that's very good. That is so good. Okay, so Witness had the remote thing that he gave to Lydia. Lydia was able to get a code. And supposedly, it happened a few days ago.
Witness to the end.
Crime is repulsive.
Why did you want Crimson to get the key to the second seal? I didn't! You're lying. I have testimony that you not only asked her to get the key, but that she gave you the key as well. That simply isn't true. I have almost nothing to do with Miss Acid. She's lying to you, Lady Lovedies. You are being played. Have you got the
Surely
key?
this is a joke.
I didn't even know the second seal required the key. I don't have it. You're lying. I am not Lady Lovedies. Miss Acid is tricking you. She is turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out. You ask Crimson to get the key for the second Holy Seal from
Of
KHX.
course not.
I don't
No,
like this.
Witness, I'm losing my
Crime cannot
patience.
hide.
By asking her to do that and buy her account, taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect for who went through it. I did nothing of the sort.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You're denying all of it or just
The
going for the
gods are
seal?
displeased.
All of it. I had nothing to do with Miss Acid's preposterous story or the
Don't
second seal.
Test me.
No desire to cooperate at all. I can't cooperate with a fabrication.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
Alright, Samuel, I think you're next.
Sam Daybreak.
Fancy a drink? Fancy
You know
a
me.
drink?
This is my other blend, LD, Vortex. I trust Nito's okay. This one has a punchier taste. That sure hits you. I don't serve this to many guests. They find it too much. It is harder to appreciate, but you understand, don't you,
The
LD?
investigator is here.
Do you miss being an
Are you
assassin?
accusing me?
Death doesn't interest me anymore, LD. But it was your calling for so long. Being an assassin hurts too many people. I have a new calling, a new craft. Can't you see? Do you miss the Paradise Psycho unit? Every day, being an investigator
My
completes me.
unit plans.
That's how I feel, LD. Serving the right drink can change a life. That's better than taking a life, isn't it? If someone didn't take a life, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. That's true, isn't it? I have enjoyed our conversations, LD. I hope the rest of your investigation proceeds
That's
smooth.
weird.
Is this our last
What?
chat? I am afraid I need to say goodbye to this bar one last time. So many memories. It's been a pleasure, son. Take care, won't you, LD? Always. So I think it's distinctly possible that we've got two separate attempts. Because we basically have... Hold on, let me get the exact count. Okay. So I think group 1 might be Lydia and Sam, Witness to the End. Is that all they need? Hold on. Lydia, Sam, Witness, and sort of Crimson Acid. I think she might have been an unintentional accomplice. Crimson gets the code for Witness, who gives it to Lydia. Lydia breaks into the maintenance gate so she can just completely bypass the first gate. Once she gets the code, she goes inside. It was several days ago. She uses the stolen blood from Kafka to open the gate, and then uses Witness's sample from the deity to get through the final one. The next time they go through, Carmelina made the island end with the help of Akiko. Like, also Yuri. So they're a group. Wait, if they didn't want... If they wanted it to seem like he went crazy, would they still use the... I still have questions. Son of a bitch. Every time I think I've almost got it, I run into a problem.
One last kiss.
No time to chat. I have all the time in the world, until the island ends. Are you worried about blinking out of existence when this island ends? What a wonderful bedside manner, investigator. If you do your job, then I have nothing to worry about. My killer will be brought to justice, and I can be laid to rest. What if the killer isn't brought to
Do you
justice?
understand, investigator?
Then I will fade with the island. At least I will get to see the exact moment when an island disappears. No one else has ever seen that. Optimistic? Without optimism, you have nothing. Cynicism and pessimism waste your precious time on the world. Even for immortals like us, the universe is vast and infinite and eternal. Immortality is just the merest, unimaginably small amount
Are
of
you
time.
happy with your truths?
Do you believe in the afterlife, investigator? Of course. What else is there? Do you take solace in that belief? It's something to fall back on when you need a bit of comfort. At your
Sure.
lowest points, there are always times when everything is taken from you. It's nice to think heaven might be waiting for you. Even for an immortal?
Facts and the truth are not the same.
Immortal doesn't mean invulnerable. All it takes is one knife and suddenly you're dealing with the cold, hard fact of the afterlife existing or not existing. A lot of people found out that fact last night, didn't they? I hope they got the answer they wanted. Give me something! You're impossible! Ah. Alright. I still need to get it to reach full with Carmelina, Crimson Acid, and One Last Kiss. And I think that's it.
Crimson Acid.
Not time for a chat, Crimson. You still read much, lady? Not a lot to read in the Idle Lands. Let me give you this. One of the citizens we brought onto the island was carrying a few volumes of it. It's my new favorite.
That's strange.
Nagoshi's helicopter? A humble designer dreams about flying a helicopter through the city. Looks good. Does he achieve his goal? You need to read it to find out. What did you miss most in Exile? A good whiskey. Hard to forget the taste of Sam's drinks. Hard to say goodbye to Sam's blends, right? Sure would have helped take the edge off 3 million days up there. A lot of good times in the old islands. Immortality was a fun thing to experiment with. Endless possibility. People started settling down, though. Didn't end because you got exiled. Is this about me getting married? Hardly. All of the syndicate got boring in one way or another. Montserrat started cracking the whip about building better islands. Akiko got a stick up her ass. Doom Jazz only knows so many tricks. I'm glad you got married and found happiness, but you left me behind. I didn't realize. I thought we were just fooling around. We were. I enjoyed it, but I wanted it to last longer. It's been an aeon, but we can pick up where we left off. If only once before this island ends. Don't be a tease, lady. I'm not teasing. Just a one-time thing, right? I'm solving the mass murder of the council after being in exile, not in a place to make long-term life decisions. Works for me. I missed you, Crimson. I missed you too, lady. Remember, this was a one-time thing. We keep it business now. We'll see what happens at the next island.
Relic obtained.
Nice. Alright, I've officially tapped for this resource, I think. In more ways than one.
content comedy and violence.
Can I ask you something,
Craft is its
Architect?
own reward.
I want to give you something, Investigator.
That's strange.
An eye. It's the eye of a worshipper of Blood Dancer. It's been preserved and reformatted into
We
a
have
storage
achieved
device.
perfection.
The Chronicles of Blood Dancer have been imprinted into it. By examining the crevices of the eye, you may learn
Facts
about
and the
them.
truth are not the same.
Blood Dancer caused multiple planet-wide genocides as he perfected his insane
How
technology.
dare you.
There are always sacrifices for progress, Investigator. What are your sacrifices? A personal question. Every day we make micro choices about how we live. Each one bears the weight of our vision of our own future. Is doing this going to better realize my goal? No? Should I do it? Even though it is more beneficial to the world or loved ones? Can I live with the consequences? That sounds
Craft is its
grave.
own reward.
Individual consequences do not have to be life-altering. They
We have
all add
achieved
up, though.
perfection.
Please, go and enjoy the island lady love, guys, so you may learn more about yourself. Thank you for your time, Architect.
Relic obtained.
Now all I think that's left is, I think the only one I haven't maxed out is One Last Kiss.
One last kiss.
No time to chat. I have all the time in the world until the island ends. Is the Syndicate worth
You're paying
saving?
attention, investigator.
That's for you to decide. For better or for worse, the crime happened. The Syndicate was on a straight path. Now the path branches. The truths you believe in will determine the fate of the Syndicate. Which branch do you think we should take? Weed out the corruption. The Syndicate is no place for paranoia and conspiracy. We have a holy cause. We have forgotten that. We are in a position to craft a perfect society. I hope we can. You carry the responsibility on your shoulders. Not just to find the guilty, but determine if we need the guilty for the greater good. I'm not sure it's okay to let the guilty go free because they can help us craft a future. You don't believe in rehabilitation? More than anyone. But if any of the Syndicate were involved in the killing of the Council, they're a threat to our whole society. You have some difficult decisions to make, Investigator. Really?
One last kiss.
I wonder what I have to do to... This looks weak. I could probably smash it with something. What? I just found a random clue. What can I smash through it with? Ah, I've got a new challenge, huh? I have a guess about what might be there, but I have no idea what I would need to do to crack it open. Hey, whiskey! Can justice be born out of chaos? It's the only weapon we have against discord. How far can you go? It depends. Sometimes you must go as far as you can. And you break the law to achieve justice. We all break the law. The law gets in the way. No one is above it. Sometimes the law gets bent in the quest for truth. Justice comes in many forms. How many does the Syndicate accept? As many as it needs to.
Relic obtained.
How did I miss so many hearts? I've been through here a couple times. Oh.
Relic obtained.
Oh wow, there are a bunch of these things.
Relic obtained. Relic obtained. Relic obtained.
Where would I find the right tool?
One more gift.
No time to chat. I have all the time in the world until the island ends. How do you deal with a corrupt ruling
Laughable.
class? No society has ever worked that out. The real world would be a different place if they had. The ruling class are more insidious than him. They corrupt all that they touch, mutating society to be something that only benefits them. For every ruler that meets the guillotine, another takes their place. Society bursts them with no respite. What would you do? Change hearts to change minds. I hope you're right. I hope you can do it. The cycle will repeat until you do. I have enjoyed our conversations, but you have a job to do. Paradise needs saving. I will assist you where I can. Oh, investigator, I have something for you. I don't need it anymore. Why do I need it? Never forget that the clock is ticking.
Relic obtained.
I have officially gotten everything. Everybody is officially at their top relationship level. And there's a thing over there that I don't know how to break. I think, though, I'm going to solve that next time. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, and I think we're just about at the wrap-up phase. I want to do just a couple more things, including figure that out, and then I will probably start the trial next time, which should be pretty exciting. Thank you very much for joining me. So, until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.